let's go to Doge. Not the coin, but the actual Doge. Remember when the internet was fun and there were silly memes like this? Well, maybe one of the most famous memes of that era is this very famous, now 17-year-old Shiba Inu. Now, sadly, that particular Shiba Inu was diagnosed with leukemia, and relating to PleasrDAO, the owner of the couch on which that photo was taken, they've decided to auction off that couch in support of charity. This is what cryptocurrency and blockchain, I guess, can ultimately enable. Strange experiments in fundraising. We got to talk about it. It's pretty funny, at least, and the website is great. So anyway, PleasrDAO doing this funny thing. The couch on which the famous Doge photo was taken is going up for auction soon. What does it all mean, Adam? What's going on? What's this story about? Why are we talking about it?
I think that, we live in an age of memes, right? We live in an age of ideas that can convey information at a pace and in a manner that allows those of us who, who immerse ourselves in this world that is the internet, to have this sort of common frame of reference with very, very little necessary to trigger that. Personally, I don't know if the couch is going to do it. I think that of the Dogecoin or of the Doge meme, the couch is probably not the thing that kind of everybody remembers that evokes that response. But I do think that, again, in this era of memes, we are seeing the increasing collectability of things that tie directly to those. In fact, they've become some of the most important sort of cultural touchstones, I think, that we have. So I think it's not surprising to see this type of move. And I think it's also pretty on brand for PleasrDAO, who have really, again, kind of made their mark by trying to take things that have significance to the internet and then to popularize them or to sell them or to do something like, or to buy them and hold them kind of in the form of the DAO. So that's kind of my read on it. I'm curious how much money they wind up raising, but I think that, again, at the end of the day, it winds up being a lot less about the couch itself and a lot more about the prestige, the flex that comes with being able to say that I have the Doge couch. I don't know how valuable that would be to me, but I'm sure it's real valuable to a lot of people out there. Will, what do you think?
Wow, you wouldn't buy the Doge couch. Fair on the show. That's not great.
I just don't have
I think this is just like... Yeah, it does depend. Do you accept Doge or not? This is like a cultural touchstone for a lot of crypto people, and so it makes sense that someone's going to turn this into a meme, and every single crypto project out there needs memes in order to fuel attention. At the beginning of the show, we talked a lot about the VC coins. To be honest, this is how all coins work, right? Like you launch into the market, you have some high profile backers or you don't, and maybe you can get some attraction and your price of your token goes up. In the same way, I see a lot of these things just like that. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with it. There are some malicious attempts to get people's attention and pump up the price of a certain token. But in this case, this is just fun, right? This is what the internet is all about. This goes back to the 1990s, which our friend Zach Zura on the show can tell us all about how the internet was back in those days. Super fun, right? Super fun. And now we're just getting back to that with this PleasrDAO couch thing. It's like Craigslist on the blockchain. Who doesn't love that? Going to throw it over to Jem now.
I think if anyone is going to pull this off, it's going to be PleasrDAO, right? So just a little disclosure, I've worked with them in the past. But to understand this story, I think we need to take a little trip down memory lane, right? So PleasrDAO was formed in a matter of hours when a group of people decided they wanted to buy People Pleaser's first NFT that went up for auction. From there, they went on to do like a bunch of really crazy stuff, which included buying a single copy of a Wu-Tang Clan album that was owned by the Department of Justice, and they bought that for $4 million. They still have it, and they're figuring out what they're going to do with it, but their whole like mantra and thesis here, right, is to take these really cultural pieces of artwork and cultural artifacts and then allow the world to enjoy that in a way that they may not have been able to in the past. I think this Doge couch maybe falls into that narrative a little bit, maybe a little bit different than that Wu-Tang Clan album. But I think this is really cool. I'm pretty sure the article said that it is for charity. And so I'm just with it when it comes to PleasrDAO. I think they're doing it right when it comes to, really blending that intersection between crypto and culture. Will, do not make your face like that.
I have to note a few important details. It comes with dog smell, free of charge. The auction is for an NFT that is redeemable within 1 year for said physical couch, and bids are placed in ETH. There's some other Dogecoin stuff on the FAQ, but this is strictly an ETH thing for now.